From In Wheel Time, this is the Car Review of the Week, an in-depth look into the latest rides by the award-winning experts at In Wheel Time. Here's Mike Mars.
Let's get this car review out of the way. Mr. Mars has a review of, let me think,
things
the
that make
Mazda
you go,
MX-5.
Yes, the MX-5 RF to be exact. But what we're really talking about here is the Miata from Mazda. And you can get this vehicle.
They don't call it Miata anymore.
Yeah, they call it MX-5 basically is what they want to do. But it's still a Miata. I'm sorry. That's what it is. So you can get this vehicle either in a roadster or a coupe. Now, the coupe comes with the retractable roof panel, and it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle. This is the third generation of it. Comes in 3 trim levels. You can get a Sport or Club or Grand Touring in the roadster. But for the coupe model, you get the Club and the Grand Touring. I lost my place. I can't read my own writing. So for 2019, nobody can. So we got some minor updates to the body panels. It's still got the long hood on it and the short deck on the design on the back. So it still looks like a Miata, even though it's just got a little more style to it. Pizzazz is a good way to do it. So we had the RF, which is the retractable fastback. So the roof panel, kind of like the old T-tops. It's a one-piece unit, and it retracts down into an area right there at the top of the trunk space. Push of the button, it unlocks itself, drops down in there very nicely. You can do it sitting at a red light. You can put it back up, kind of lets all the sun in. And it's really nice. The other things you're going to find on the outside is the automatic LED headlights, got LED taillights, LED daytime running lights, got the red Brembo brakes on it, heated power side mirrors, rain-sensing wipers. We were rolling on some 17-inch optional wheels where the 16 inches are standard. And we had this snowflake white pearl paint.
You having a little problem this
I
morning?
am.
A little tongue-tied?
I'm trying to talk faster than where
Why?
I should
Don't
be.
do that. It's okay.
No, I got a lot to say here. But it was a gorgeous car, and then it even looked better after we had all the yellow pollen kind of covered it up one day. I was out shooting some pictures, and it even took on a different tint. So it's really got a nice, sleek look now. Kind of looks a little more sporty. So we get into the inside. We're talking about we had the Napa leather seat surfaces that were heated, front seat only. Of course, it's only a 2-seater. We had the 7-inch color touchscreen for all the convenience controls, and that's also where we're going to find the rear view camera and the Mazda navigational apps. The knobs for all the other convenience controls, the volume for the radio and things like that, they were all large knobs, very easy to reach. And we had the Bose 9-speaker audio system, if you can believe it.
How do they fit 9 speakers in that car?
Now, you talk about take the lid off and blow that door off, it will do it. The only complaint I had about it, and it's always been a complaint with the Mazda on the interior, is, it's small, it's tight, but you expect that when you get in it. But the cup holders, they kind of fit. They kind of plug in on the back of the console. And if you're not careful, if you're banging gears, if you hit the gears shifts a little fast on the 6-speed manual, you'll bump your elbow back there. And that's kind of a minor thing, but it just irritated me. So as far as the cargo trunk room, it's small, 4.5 cubic feet. So you're talking about putting your weekend bags in there and heading off, and that's fine. Don't look to put off stuff in there for a week trip.
You're not going to take a family of 4 to the airport in it, but it's not designed for that either.
No, even if you could get them in the seats. So under the hood, now this year they've got the 2.0-liter inline 4, 181 horsepower, which is what we've been kind of talking about here at the track. Plus, it's up 26 horsepower, and it's up now redlining at 7,500 RPM, so it's 700 more RPM, and that's what some of the drivers have been talking about. They got a little more RPM to work with. They got to change their shift points into the curves, and out of the curves, the back stretch makes a difference. So it's got 151 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. I did have the 6-speed manual. I can't imagine anybody buying the optional 6-speed automatic with paddle shifters. To me, don't do it. It's a waste of money. There's other things in the world to have. So stay with it. And the great thing about it is the power curve with that 6-speed, because you can really stay where you want to be with the shifting on it. Great 50-50 weight balance inside the Miata. So even with that, you've got a nice firm ride, but it's not harboring on rigid to where it's painful to drive, right, like some of the other cars we've talked about. This did have the option of a GTS package, which adds a limited slip differential, the Bilstein shocks, and it also adds a brace to the tower shocks, which kind of stiffens up the whole suspension. So if you're really hanging into some curves, that would be something to really consider. If you're looking for something to compare it with, there's a few out there. The Fiat 124 starts at $25,190. You can get it up to $30,000. Subaru BRZ starts at $25,795. It too can bump over $30,000. You can get even into the Toyota 86, $26,000 as a starting point, up over $32,000. But a base Miata MX-5, you can get one of these, a base model, $25,730. The test vehicle we have, because we did have the coupe with retractable hardtop, things like that,
well, upgraded wheels.
Oh yeah, a lot of things on it. MSRP is tested $35,950 for a car. You could jump in this thing on a moonlight ride and head for New Orleans in it.
All right.
See and hear other weekly reviews from the award-winning experts at In Wheel Time.